What? Is this where Goofy comes from? You know, when he's doing the skiing, he's making all those weird noises like with the royal seeds from Fluff Puff Peaks in hand, Yoshi's party continues their journey. But the road ahead is filled with even more dangers, and Yoshi's quest is starting to get much more difficult. Will they overcome what awaits them? How will they use the badges they find? How well they use the badges they find will make all the difference. Ah, yes. For Yoshi, the little Prince Florence, or whatever his name is more like a parasite in the back of Yoshi's head. Kind of like parasites on snails, which is still the grossest thing known to man. Alright, there we go. And that is World 2 completed. Oh, I didn't get exactly 100 there, did I? Now let's use the propeller flower to head back to Petal Isles. The wind appears pretty strong, so hold on tight. Alright. Fuck you! Alright, Royal Seed, go ahead and get rid of one of the cloud piranhas protecting Bowser. Alright. And he is out of here. And Bowser's like, the fuck? Hey Bowser, here's an idea. Why don't you actually try stop and impede our progress for real? Instead of just sitting there and just relying on Junior. That's why you keep failing. You just kidnap Peach, just stay in your castle and just wait for Mario to inevitably reach you. I think Odyssey is the one game where this isn't really much of a problem, because in that one you're more actually chasing him. I don't know. Odyssey is probably one of the better Mario games in how it presents its story. Okay, so new character, of course. Even though there's not much difference. Now we're Red Yoshi, so right now we're going to be Peter Knetter. Probably won't know that deep cut, but yeah. So more than likely this whole episode will be like this, and eventually we'll reach the third world of the game. Oh, I think I remember this. Is this the race? Yeah, I remember playing this for the first time. I did not... I know there's a race, one of this coming up, unless I actually already did it and my memory is that bad. I do like how this game is more, I don't know what the word is, but you already know what I mean. Oh shit. Oh. You're knocking me out. I don't know what the time is. But yes, I'm pretty sure a race is... Oh shit. We do not want that to happen. As classic Chungus would say. Fuck. This game is very supportive. Yes. Unfortunately, I have an impulsive problem, so I'm gonna keep going and going and going and keep going even though I should mentally rest and inevitably lead to a build-up of stress. I would rather do that than take a small break. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. For the best I died, actually. Someone's gonna say that when I actually do. Okay, fuck. Fucking replay the whole thing from the fucking beginning now. Fuck sake. No, not at all fantastic, Yoshi. I think I do have everything. I would. If this game wasn't pulling the 3D land flag bullshit. Which, yes, I did finish that. I did do it. Flags and everything, but golly. Eventually it just turned into me spending like an hour or two of my time just going through every level with a Tanuki suit. And if I lost one, I would just save up the file rather than deal with having to replay the first level again. Like, I know it's like an idea I'm trying to extend the game, but I think 3D Land is already long enough without that sort of shit. And I know they felt the same thing about this game, because I do see this more like a 3D Land sort of situation more than a new Super Mario Bros. Game. This game feels significantly shorter. But it also feels just as odd and weirdly creative as 3D Land was. I don't know. It just gives off a similar vibe to me anyway. I don't think there's anything objective to it, because there's so many differences. By that logic, so does Mario 3D World, right? But I don't get that feeling with that game. With that game, I do somewhat see it like this, but I don't even see it as a use of Mario Bros. Game. I see it more as just its own thing entirely. Really now it's just me acknowledging connections between them when all of them are different in very drastic ways, and don't get too bogged down in whether some... It's like trying to determine which games are actually like a part of this Super Mario series. Like, you could get so caught up in it, in technicalities, they might go, well, maybe Mario World doesn't count because it's, well, it's Mario World, isn't it? And it leads into Yoshi's Island, and then the Yoshi Island is a completely different series of games. But Yoshi's Island is also Super Mario World 2. So technically Super Mario World isn't in the same series as Super Mario Brothers, right? Or the new Super Mario Brothers game. Now, does that mean New Super Mario Brothers DS is technically the fourth? I don't know. But in Japan, Mario World is also, it does also have the name Super Mario Bros. 4, so you're better off going with what the games are officially classed as, because that technically is it. It's like saying Sonic 06 is somehow Sonic Adventure 3, or even Sonic Heroes, it's not. Like, yes, they have similarities, and Heroes in particular does continue SA2's story to an extent, with Shadow of course, but it's not Sonic Adventure 3. And I mean, I suppose some people probably say it just because we're probably never gonna get a Sonic Adventure 3, so we may as well just why not call it Sonic? Why not call Sonic 06 Sonic Adventure 3? I guess, even though it's not, but I guess. But what about when Sonic Adventure 3 actually comes out? Like, if it does anyway. Because I guarantee then they're just gonna actually just call it Sonic 06 or Sonic Heroes then. They're not gonna call it Sonic Adventure 4, are they? I don't know, it's best to just go with what they're officially classed as. The best way to do it is just don't get too bogged down in technicalities and just know that the series is Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island is not Super Mario Bros. 5, but it is still technically a sequel to Mario World, but it has its own completely different game style. Kind of like Super Mario Land 3. It's not really a Mario game, it's a Wario game. It's a sequel to it, but it's kind of in the same series, but it's also creating its own new one. The best way to view it is that it's a spin-off. That's really is spinning off the main series. It's just my view anyway. But if you were to imply Super Mario World is its own series entirely, to be honest, I wouldn't really mind if Nintendo even said so. I wouldn't. It makes sense. Like even Mario World itself feels radically different from Mario 1, 2, and 3. And I know there's like Mario 2, but I'm speaking more so in the case of Mario 1, Lost Levels, and then 3. I don't know, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but it is fun to talk about. When it comes to discussions like this in general, the best thing to do is not to take it too seriously, but also, still actually discuss it properly. Otherwise, why even bother at all if you're not going to actually talk about it instead of just hide under the filter that, oh yeah, I know it's dumb or whatever. No, if you want to discuss it, then discuss it. Does it mean, like, the way he looks at the camera, like, hey. More of a ring guy. This is the part where Chunga says, oh, of course you are. Right, yes, I'm probably going to need another character. Definitely something down there. Or perhaps not. Interestingly interesting. Oh shit. This is giving me Rayman Origins vibes. And another. Damn it. God, I cannot hit them for the life of me. Okay. So stupid I am. But, you know, you can kind of tell what my thought process was. There might be something down there. And I'm playing as Yoshi, so, like, I can just cheat it. I can be a bitch. Nice. And off we go, down, down, and down. Alright, yeah, this will be the end of this one. Okay, so this is, alright, so yeah. I thought we could go here. Alright, I guess we have to do this world next, so yeah, that'll be world 3 in the next video, so ta-ra!